Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is June the 17th, 2021, and we're going to ask you all the question today. Should you come through and buy DraftKings stock right now, right? There's been some news recently that this particular stock has gotten hit with some negativity, right? This article right here from the Motley Fool asked the question, should I buy DraftKings stock after the Hindenburg's short report? We're going to break that down, give you all our expectations as to where the market price is going to go so that we can get in position and win. This is what we're all about. We're predictors of stocks to get in position and win. We're here to dominate. There's no friends in this market, right? We need to have the advantage over anyone else who is trying to win in the market as well. We need to take advantage of price charts. We need to take advantage of the trap so that we can take the money that he has taken from everyone else. And he's the one you see on the bottom left side of my screen. It is his responsibility to create an efficient and effective market. If he can't do that, there's no need for him to even be in this space. So he has to bring us together. He has to bring, those who are willing to sell and those who are willing to buy together and agree on a price. That is his whole job. That is his whole function. And every price bar and volume bar you see is literally his bidding. It's him creating this market. And after this report, after this article, after Hindenburg's short report about DraftKings, you can see that it had an impact. Did it? Or was it already something that was intended to occur? We'll talk about that. Before I do, if today's your first time ever seeing our video, hit the like button, share, and subscribe here to the channel. We don't focus in on articles, so I want to clarify that. Our premise is that the more articles you read, the more confused you'll be. So we try to eliminate the confusion here on our channel. We only look at the price chart. But can you get some entertainment from articles? You sure can. And that's why we're going to show you all this report to dispel the notion as to why the market moves the way that it does. Because these articles are meant to make you move a certain direction, to make you think a certain way. Price charts don't. You just follow the market, which is what we do, right? So let's look at this article real quick though. Okay, it was written by Edward Sheldon on Wednesday, June 16th, not long ago. Matter of fact, it was just yesterday. And he asked us the question, should he buy DraftKings after Hindenburg's report about DraftKings? DraftKings share price took a hit after Hindenburg Research published a scathing, look at that word right there, scathing, report on the company and said it was shorting the stock. Now, do you really think one company has that much power to induce the market in DraftKings to drop from the close of business on June 14th from $50.62 all the way to the low on the 15th of June to 44? Has this short selling attack provided a buying opportunity for me, or should I steer clear of the stock after this report? All good questions. The answer is already here on this chart, and we're going to talk about that. First thing, this is the Hindenburg report on DraftKings. Now, in the report, it was titled DraftKings, a 21 billion SPAC betting it can hide its black market operations. So the report alleges that DraftKings is in the black market. DraftKings merger with SB Tech in 2020 brings exposure to extensive dealings in black market gaming, money laundering, and organized crime. Now, those are some pretty big allegations from Hindenburg, right? It believes that DraftKings has systematically skirted the law and taken elaborate steps to obfuscate its black market operations. They're trying to drop the price of DraftKings because they're short the market. So you will have to try to draw out some negativity in this space so that you can buy back the shares cheaper. It's worth noting that DraftKings has responded to the short attack by saying it conducted a thorough review of SB Tech's business practices and was comfortable with the findings. Still, this is what Edward is talking about. Still, I think a degree of caution is warranted towards DraftKings stock after this report. Generally speaking, short sellers do their research. So he's trying to say that Hindenburg, with their allegations of black market, of DraftKings skirting the law and taking steps to obfuscate his black market operations, that they do their research. And if they're coming out in their report and stating that, they must have some credible facts to back up what they wrote in their report. This is pretty much what Edward is saying. Now, other risks that he sees with DraftKings stock is that the company is still unprofitable. Last year, it posted a net loss of $844 million. That is a lot. They do have competition as well too. Penn National Gaming, FanDuel, and William Hill. So this is what he's going to do in regards to DraftKings stock. Everything included. He's just going to keep DraftKings on his watch list. The stock certainly looks interesting. However, the risks are a bit too high for him at present. Okay. Now, I will have the link of this article in the description for this video, just in case you all want to go a little bit further. But like I told you, the answers are already on the chart. Okay. So check this out. Last time we did our price prediction in DraftKings was on June the 4th, June the 5th. We played the strength into the market and we wasn't extremely bullish, right? What? That was on the 4th and on the 9th, 5 days, 5 calendar days, the market actually came and hit our TP price right here. And it was right before the market in DraftKings dropped. Is that a coincidence? 10.92% profitability right there. Take that away. That is done. That is over. So again, one thing we need to do that I always want to remind you is that big institutions show their footprints by volume. Okay. I want you all to see this. You see this volume bar right there? Do you see that? Something happened there. This is massive. This is glaring. This tells us everything we need to know. Some massive institution came through with enough money to buy a lot of the selling that occurred on that report. Or was it? Do they know something that we don't know? Because if the market truly was selling that negative news, the market would have fallen a lot further, don't you think? Or do you think the market doesn't know what's going on? Big institutions won't come through unless they have done their research as well. So Hindenburg comes out with a report, right? You can't put price on that report. Okay, so like I told you earlier, the trap needs to move the market. It needs to make an efficient market. And the buyers came into the market right there on the 15th of June, 2 days ago. So this area right here is going to play a vital role in DraftKings. Okay, between $44 and $40, that would be the area of support in the market for DraftKings. So the question is, do you need to come through and buy the market, or should you wait? Let's look at the market in DraftKings on a 2-day time frame. Again, this volume is massive. You have to pay attention to that. And for the market to keep price above $44 with this high volume lets us know, if anything, we're going to continue to see this market trade sideways for a while, or the market will continue to drop in price. So I'm not telling you that the market is a long-term buy. Okay, let me put it that way. But we can still play some strength into the market though, right? We can still expect price to go higher. I'm not telling you that the market's going to hit $100 or anything like that. Even though the article was negative in the sense of the wording that it used and some of the allegations against DraftKings, but it don't mean that the market is here to go extremely low, right? So let's pay attention. Okay, I would say from a 5-day to a weekly, 2-week time frame, let's see how the market reacts to that news, and if any more allegations or credibility reports will come out in regards to that. Because right now, a big institution came through and purchased DraftKings, right? Either they did or they sold. That's why we need to focus in on that $44 area. Okay. So I'm looking at this on the 3-hour time frame. I still could see strength into the market, but as I've told you earlier, I don't want to be extremely bullish into the market in DraftKings just yet, right? Maybe the market can tag out around, $50.50. Let me see. Maybe around $52. So let's see what that would be. So it's like 6%, 6.5%. I mean, you can play that, and I won't really expect the market to give us that much of a big movement from there. 50, maybe around 53.50, right? But that's about it, right? I'm not telling you that we are definitely in the market and expecting DraftKings to go high in price. Okay. So we're going to play the strength into the market in DraftKings, but this is it. $52 would be first area of TP. Next area would be like 53.50. Okay, that's how we're going to play the market. Now, in order for this prediction to go on and continue to be valid, the market needs to hold price right there above $46 to even $44. So if the market either comes to around $44, we'll play that strength and continue to expect the market to go higher. And that's it. So now the question is, what do you all think? What do you think happened right here on this particular day, June the 15th? Did the market really sell, or did the market came through and bought up those individuals who was selling into the space? Let us know. Make sure you maintain a profitability, and as always, trade different.